Hi, I'm Emily McCarty.
And I'm Jessica Severson.
And today we're going to teach you 2 comprehension strategies that you can use with your children at home, reading books with them. These are going to be awesome for you to develop their comprehension skills.
Prediction is about making assumptions. Students will make thoughtful guesses about the story and then read to confirm their prediction.
Just like Jessica said, predicting is about making assumptions about the story. So if we're going to be looking at this book, we can look at the cover of the book and see the illustrations and the title and a little bit more information and make a prediction about what we think the book is going to be about. This can be used with your child at home. You can show them the book and you can have a short conversation about what you think is going to happen in the book and what your child thinks is going to happen in the book. So when we're looking at this, there's an alligator, he's rubbing his eyes, there's an alarm clock going off, and the title says, "Waking up is hard to do." So when asking your child, what do you think this story is going to be about? They can make an assumption that this alligator might not want to get up for school. It might be hard for him to get up. So that's a conversation to be had. And then also, it's interesting because in this book it says there's music and lyrics by. So is this book created as music as well? Are we going to be able to sing something? Just having that to make predictions as well is kind of interesting. You can also make predictions while reading the book. So not just with the cover, but when you open it up and you read the first page, for example, "You slept all night, now it's morning time. That's the time to rise and shine." After you read this to your child, you can say, what do you think is going to happen next? Can you make a prediction about what is going to happen on the next page or what you think is going to happen in the story? And maybe they're able to say, well, I think the alligator is going to get up and he's going to go to school. And then as you read the story, you can have a conversation about if that prediction was true or if it was a little bit false. Maybe that isn't what happened. And so you're really having that conversation with your student, identifying if he was able to predict correctly or not. And this really develops his comprehension skills. So that's one way, prediction.
So the next strategy is summarizing. And with summarizing, you just have your student paraphrase the main ideas in the story using beginning, middle, and end.
So just like Jessica said, when students are summarizing, they're going to make a concise statement about what the book is about. One way that you can do this with your child is to identify the beginning, the middle, and the end of the story. So when reading this book, after we've made our predictions, we can read and you can say, "You slept all night, now it's morning time, now it's time to rise and shine." So that's your beginning. The alligator is getting up for the day. And then in the middle, he's getting ready for school, he's brushing his teeth, he's doing all sorts of different things, and then at the end, he goes off on his school bus and is off to school. So identifying the beginning, middle, and end is one way to summarize. So one way that you can do this with your child is to just talk about it, and you can say, what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle of the story, and what happened at the end. Or you can actually have them write it down. You can write the beginning and then have them write a sentence about what happened in the beginning, the middle, another sentence, the end, another sentence. You can have them draw pictures. You can have them use diagrams. But when reading with your child, it's probably best just to have that conversation with them.
So those were 2 of very many comprehension strategies you can use with your child. Thanks for watching.